They came out of the swamp. They tried to take down the president. The deep state and the Democrat rats must have made a suicide pact. We came to you with an offer of peace, but you rejected it and took to the streets. Russian collusion, no one will buy. We read the memo and we know it's a lie. We know where you live, we know where you sleep. We're fully trained and we're on to the team. We saw you coming and we were ready. You can run, but you cannot hide.
Hey, what has happened, everybody? It's your boy, Jeremiah Johnson, a.k.a. Holy Joe Rock and Roll, people. It's real. It's real, baby. Today I wanted to talk to you about the update you guys on class action against Polish clubs. Now, I've told you many times at Krakow at Night, one of the playlists where I have gone around different clubs, and I've actually documented these strip clubs trying to get you to go into their clubs, go into their places of business. It's all a scam. And I mean, this is not new, exactly new, but just so you're aware, if you go to Polish clubs scams or polishclubscams.org, which I have here, you can read about what's going on. Now, over 100,000 US dollars have been claimed in this class action lawsuit against multiple clubs, nightclubs, strip clubs, nightclubs, and where people have been defrauded. Okay, and I talked to one guy just the other day when I was out, and he said that, normally he stays out of these clubs, and it's not just Krakow. It's, there's multiple cities here. The VIP club is where that guy got shot in the eye in Krakow. There's clubs in Warsaw. There's clubs in Wrocław. Other online reports, Gdansk, Poznan. Just stay the hell out of these strip clubs. Okay, polishclubscams.org if you need to file a claim or, take some kind of action. But one of the scams that the guy told me was, he went in there with some friends, and they were offered like unlimited drinking for like 20 zlotys each. Unlimited booze, which is crazy, right? It's just crazy. So they had a couple drinks, and then they're ready to leave, and then the management is trying to impress them, like, hey, you guys can't leave. We just gave you all this free booze, practically. You got to buy these girls a drink. And that's, of course, where the scam is, right? Where, a drink for one of the girls is not going to be, 10, 20, 25 zlotys. It's going to be, a couple thousand zlotys, right? That's where the scam is, okay? That's where they try to get you. And that's why I tell you, stay the hell out of these quote-unquote establishments. Now, another update, at least for Krakow, and I don't know if it's because of my reporting and my reporting, but the city of Krakow passed an ordinance prohibiting these clubs from trying to get you to come into their clubs. Okay, so soliciting. They prohibited soliciting of these clubs. Now, what that means is all those girls that were carrying around these stupid-ass umbrellas, it's all gone. And that's a good thing. It's kind of cleaned up the Rinnick a little bit because you don't see a lot of this crap. But they still are asking you, kind of covertly, kind of quietly. They'll still come up to you and ask you if you want to come to the club, or they'll invite you to, hey, I'd like to invite you to see some girls, blah, blah, blah. And it's still a hassle, right? It's still a little bit of a hassle. It's still just as bad. It's just it's not as visible. But certainly it's I don't know if there's any sort of penalties against it, but certainly at least Krakow has passed a law that's prohibiting this type of behavior. this type of solicitation. So I wanted you to be aware of that. You know, a lot of people are just getting ripped off on the drinks. Just don't go there. There's so many other places you can go to. Some of the places that I most recently have highlighted. You know, like if you want to go out for a couple drinks, maybe even do some karaoke, just hang out with the boys or hang out with some girls or meet some people. Those are actually some pretty cool places that you can go to. One of the places on Shevka Street, that's the karaoke bar downstairs. There was another one. It's called Lewis. Doesn't have karaoke every night, but it's Passage. I think it's Passage 13. It's right there in the Rinnick. It's where the Google used to be, and it's downstairs. These names of these clubs keep changing, but that place was actually pretty cool. I was there recently for a few drinks and karaoke. So I mean, look, if you're not into karaoke, that's fine. You don't have to do karaoke. But I'm just saying, this is one of those things that seems to be resurging here in Krakow. Am I live? Michael, do you see me? I don't know if you see me, man. Yeah, I'm live. Okay. So that's what's up. The Polish situation is just like any other major city where you have scammers. And try to take advantage of usually young, can we say military-age men? But just young men, right? Young men who are looking for a little action, or looking for some fun. I'm just telling you, just stay out of these clubs, all right? Because there is class action against these clubs. And if you have been ripped off, make sure you contact these people at polishclubscams.org. I'll put a link to it in the description box below, where you could file a claim. At least these people can kind of help you, okay? Join a class action here. Okay, I've not been a victim of this because I don't go to these clubs. I'm just recommending that you stay the hell out of these clubs because it's just it's a ripoff, right? I told you a story about the guy in the VIP club. He got shot in the eye. Another people, they got acid poured on them for a different reason, okay? But shit can happen, man. Shit can happen. So the best thing is to avoid these clubs. Just go to a normal bar and just talk to normal people, okay? Just work on your game, okay? Work on your game, all right? So that's what I got for you today on this report. I'm Holy Joe Rock and Roll, a.k.a. Jeremiah Johnson, reminding you to always make it happen for the captain because you're the captain.
Cause we're coming for you now. You can run, but you cannot hide. Cause we're coming for you now. Deep state implosion overdrive.